Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for August 2023. I hope everybody's well. I am going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so do take what resonates for you and simply leave the rest for someone else. Also, please keep in mind that in the monthly readings, they are predictive in nature. So if these events are not occurring right now, they could occur in the next few weeks. All right, Spirit, what would you like Scorpio to know for the month of August? All right, Scorpio, you're starting out with the Ten of Pentacles. So it looks like your money's good. All right, what's crossing that? Crossing it, ooh, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Ten of Pentacles is an excellent card for you to have at the center of your reading, Scorpio. It speaks to having it all, having love, having money. If you don't, it's coming because you have the Wheel of Fortune here too. Wheel of Fortune is one of my favorite cards. It's a card of good karma, but it's also a card of, you know, things moving in your favor. Now, in the past, you had the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So with the Nine of Wands in the reverse, I feel like you've overcome some significant challenges here in the past. It's some darker energy that is now, you know, being replaced by really good light energy. While this is happening, we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So you may have pulled your emotions back in a situation. This could also be new love that's you either denied or is trying to come through. What's on your mind is the Chariot. You want fast forward movement in some area. What's coming in August? You have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So be careful because there could be some kind of a financial loss in August, in the beginning of August. So be careful with that. This is also speaking to some insecurities. You're showing up with the Five of Swords. Okay, so you have some deep conflict, and I feel like it's related to whatever you dealt with here in the past. You could still be in conflict with somebody. Let's see the energy coming towards you. The Eight of Wands reverse. Somebody that is either blocking the energy or there's blocked energy here. Let's see Spirit's advice. This could be somebody you have not been talking to as well. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah, so Spirit's going to give you advice regarding an argument, the ending of a partnership, or possibly the ending of a connection here. But I wouldn't worry because in the center, Scorpio, you have such good cards. So it could be that you're going through all this, you're trying to move away from it, but you've got new love that's trying to enter. And if you do, it's going to be, you know, a long-term relationship. You're going to feel like you have it all. It may happen suddenly. Let's look at the outcome. Queen of Cups. That's you seated in your power. Now, there is a situation here, though, that has drained you. So, but yeah, I like this for you as your outcome as well. It shows me also that your heart is still open and you are open to receiving love. In the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. I do feel that you are being extremely intuitive right now. I'm also feeling like there are, you know, there's things that you're sensing, but you don't quite know yet, but you sense it, you feel it. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Ten of Coins here? Yeah, that's a foundation. It's a very cooperative foundation. You could be meeting somebody through work even, but this is a foundation that's being laid and it's going to be long term. It's going to make you very happy. You may not see it yet, but it's coming in and you will see it, and it's going to make you extremely happy. For some of you, this could be a pregnancy. So if you're not wanting to become pregnant, you may want to use protection. Make sure you're very careful. And if you are hoping to conceive, you could be conceiving a child in August. Let's see why the 9 of Wands is in reverse. I feel like you've gone through some pretty, yeah, you walked away from something here. You overcame it by walking away from something. This was dark energy, and I do feel like there were other people involved in some manner, because I see those shadowy figures in the background. These people did not have your best interest at heart, and I feel like you walked away from this. But you may feel that there's something here. So I'm seeing that there's a cycle that's trying to close out. It has to do with this dark energy. It's still in your energy somehow, and it's trying to close out. It's not, there's some unfinished business, but when it completely closes out, you have new love coming in, and this new love is going to be long-term. It's going to happen suddenly. It's like good karma for having gone through the things that you have. Yeah, 2 of Cups. You want to move towards love. You want to move in a very successful, rapid manner towards love. That love is on your mind. And you're moving away from this shadowy energy. Let's look at August for you. Spirit, show me August for Scorpio. Ace of Cups flew out. Show me August for Scorpio. August for Scorpio. All right, let's see what we've got. All right, we have the 5 of Pentacles reversed. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have Justice in reverse. Ace of Cups. Knight of Swords. 8 of Coins. 5 of Cups reversed. Page of Wands. Five of Wands. 2 of Coins. Queen of Cups reversed. 3 of Swords. 8 of Swords. 3 of Cups reversed. 9 of Wands. The Chariot in reverse. Let's see, yeah, Chariot in reverse. All right, which is the opposite of what you're thinking, opposite of what you're wanting. All right, so what I'm seeing, Scorpio, oh, sorry about that. 3 of Wands reverse and the King of Cups. Good. Okay. Whew. All right. And you're showing up here in your outcome with the Queen of Cups. So I do see a very good pair on the board, but it's going to take some work to get there. All right. So what I'm seeing is that you've experienced a loss. And I do feel that for some of you, it affected your self-esteem. You may not be feeling your most confident right now. I'm seeing that in the first week, there may be somebody who is coming back into your energy wanting to have a reconciliation. This would have been a situation where you were not treated justly. You were not treated properly. There was an imbalance in the connection. At the same time, in the first week, there's this opportunity to have a new beginning with somebody that could be just a long-term, very, very steady relationship. I feel like this would be somebody that I feel like this is somebody, your family, your friends, they like this person. You may have met this person through work, or you may meet them through work. But I feel like what's bringing this person from the past in, usually my cards will overlap and there's a separation in the cards. So what I'm seeing is that you begin to open your heart up to this new love. And as soon as you do, it draws that person from the past that caused all this pain. It draws them in like a magnet. You will definitely hear from this person, and they're going to be very persistent. I see them returning to you right around the same time that you meet this person, or you begin something new with this person in that first week of August. By the second week of August, they're going to be messaging you and sending you even more. They're coming in hard and fast, telling you that they want to work on this connection. Now, this is somebody who may have ignored you in the past, that you were very sad about. You went through a lot trying to deal with this energy. This person's going to come back. They're going to be speaking their truth. There's going to be a flurry of communication from them in the second week of August. But I'm also seeing in the second week of August, you receive some sort of good news from this person that you have a new connection with, a new relationship. I see new love coming in the first week with this person. And you might even wind up telling this person, hey, you know, this person's contacting me from my past. It may produce a little bit of conflict. So be aware of that. Because this person may feel like you're trying to juggle them. But this new connection is a very well balanced connection. It's extremely well balanced. I see in the third week, I see you closing off your heart towards this person from the past. I don't see you accepting, you know, love offer from them. Or you may realize that they're emotionally unavailable. This looks like somebody who puts you in a third-party situation. Your new person may fear that you're going to put them in a third-party situation because they're going to feel sort of threatened by this person showing up from your past. I do feel that you are not open to this person. I don't feel that you are offering any kind of emotion towards them. This person drains you. And I do feel, though, that it does bring up some painful emotions, not only for you, but possibly for this new person that you're involved with. There's going to be a lot of overthinking about this situation. I do see you feeling, you know, concerned, worried. It may produce some conflict in your new connection, but the truth of it is that you are going to tell this person you don't want anything to do with them. You're not accepting this offer of reconciliation. And I do feel you're going to tell your new person this. You're also going to tell the person from your past, hey, you really hurt me. It took me a lot to get past this. This is not an option. My heart is not open to you anymore. This process, though, is going to, that's taking place in the third week because this person's going to come in and like you've kind of moved forward. You've got this new love on the table with somebody that's very stable, very, very, I mean, they're wonderful. Everybody likes this person. And it's just drawing this person like a magnet. So they're going to come in and it's going to be a flurry of communication in that second week that's going to cause conflict within the second week, into the second week, and into the third week. This person's they're all up in their head, trying to think about how they can get you to open your heart again, get you to, you know, to resolve problems with them. This is somebody who is low-key obsessed, actually, with doing this. but this person has caused you so much pain. Now they're causing you pain in your new connection. And I see you basically shutting this person down. See, they want to solve these problems. They want to come and resolve them. They know you don't trust them, but in the 4th week, they're obsessed with trying to solve the problems here with you. You're shutting this person down. You're not moving forward with them. In fact, you're moving forward with this new love. And I do see that by the end of the month, I see you putting a halt on anything to do with this person. In no uncertain terms, you're telling them you're not open to reconciliation. And I see them understanding that their future's not going to be with you. There's a sense here of you basically saying, I would never move forward with you. We have no future together. And then we see you with the King of Cups energy coming back into your power. I do see you keeping an eye on this person from the past, but a lot of that's because you simply don't trust them. This person could try to interfere in this new connection as well, you know, create problems within that connection. And that seems to be something you're putting a halt to. I do see you coming together with a true pair, with because you have the King and Queen of Cups in the upright. All right, so yeah, you're avoiding a Tower moment. So let's see, you're showing up here with the 5 of Swords. It clearly shows somebody trying to interfere in the connection, bring in third-party energy, but you're not having any of it, so that's good. Queen of Wands. Yep, the Hierophant in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles. So you're slowly moving away from all of this conflict, this ending, all of this energy. This person has re-entered the scenario, but you're taking the proper action to move forward. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Taurus is here as well. But I see it will create some conflict. And that conflict is in your energy, but you're going to take quick steps to put an end to it. And you're moving on from this person. Let's see who's in your energy here. Now, whoever this is, there's some blocking energy. This may be somebody you haven't talked with in a minute. Yeah, the Devil in reverse, sign of Capricorn. 7 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Wands reversed. I don't want to burn myself. I can't get it. There we go. And the Queen of Swords reversed. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, so I don't like the energy that I'm seeing. This is somebody who is being deceptive, and you're going to figure them out. You haven't talked with this person, and I'm telling you, once they find that you are moving on, they are coming in fast and furious. They're going to be telling you, I'm not going to be deceptive anymore. I'm not going to do all these things that I did in the past. They're going to basically say all that deception is over. It's done for. This is somebody who did not fight for the connection in the past, and they were deceptive, and they got found out. They're going to be telling you all of that energy is over. They're not toxic anymore. If they had toxic behaviors, that they've addressed them, and they've done everything they could to end any kind of toxicity between the two of you. And the truth of it is that they're very angry, and they're not being honest. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is a very angry, it's known as a bitch card, okay? So this is somebody, Scorpio, that is angry, and they're being deceitful. In the upright, the Queen of Swords is very honest, very direct, and has good boundaries. In the reverse, it's somebody who is dishonest and will say whatever they have to say to get what they want. And it's because this person feels powerless. Now that you've moved on, they're feeling very powerless. So they're not being honest about what they're saying. I wouldn't trust this person as far as I could throw them. I don't like the energy that I'm seeing. So let's see what Spirit's advice is. Now, the advice that Spirit is giving you has to do with this connection that ended because we have the Lovers in the reverse. All right, so we have the Emperor in the reverse. We have the Six of Coins, and we have the Star card. So Spirit is telling you, with regard to this connection that ended, this person is very controlling, and they're not upright. They do whatever they want to do to get their way. They like to control the situation. They like to have their way. They're used to getting their way. So you are basically being offered here to move back into that energy that is out of control type of energy, or you have the opportunity to give your energy to more than one person, the person that is so hopeful, that's very well balanced, and this situation that's out of control. Or your third option here is, if you want a very well balanced connection, you have to follow your heart, what fulfills you, what brings you balance. And Spirit is saying, this connection that ended, this person is extremely controlling and they're not balanced. All right, so you're being presented with a choice here. All right, let's see why the Queen of Cups is here. Now, this is you in your power. There's an acknowledgement that there's a sense of being overwhelmed emotionally, and something here has drained your energy, but your heart is still open. And kudos to you on that. Yeah, the Death card in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles. So, in matters of love, by the end of the month, there's unresolved business here. This person is still in your energy because you haven't completely resolved it internally. There's something that is unresolved here, and this person is holding on to you, and they're going to come back into your energy. I do see an offer, and I see you looking at this and deciding, very patiently deciding what will grow, what is going to be productive. So you're going to receive more than one offer. You're going to receive an offer from this person from the past. I feel like in the very beginning of August is when you enter into this new love, this new relationship. And it is very stable. It's extremely stable. But this other person's coming back. This is somebody who drained you. You're now taking back your power. And I feel that you're choosing the King of Cups. You're choosing, we have the King and the Queen of Cups. So you're putting a halt to this person. They're going to try to break down this new connection. So, yeah, you have a choice. And Spirit is saying, be patient, take your time, and really evaluate what fills you and brings you balance. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Your intuition is telling you, don't worry about this person or this situation, you know, that this is not even worth the concern, the worry. It's also telling you that, you know, you have now the opportunity to release all that energy. All right. And this person is coming back into your energy, Scorpio, because you still haven't completely resolved it. All right. So let's get a oracle card. And it could be very subtle, you know. It could just be that whenever you see that person, it brings up that negative feeling, you know. All right. So your card is Innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. There it is. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook, and enjoy the peace within your heart once more. Ah, there it is. That's your guidance. So, you know, release any of that negativity that was attached to this experience that you walked away from. Release the hurt, anger, pain, any of that, because that then allows you to really open your heart and to have that peace. When you are really feeling that peace, even somebody that caused great pain in your life is no longer relevant. It doesn't elicit those emotions, those negative emotions. So Spirit is asking you to, you know, give that over, to release it, okay? All right, this looks like a good reading though, and I feel like most of you have a really good relationship that's coming in. So kudos to you on that. All right, I hope this has been helpful. If you have resonated with this reading, hit that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I would really appreciate it. Until I see you guys in your weekly readings, namaste.